Hey, welcome to my channel. It's the Quilting Compound. I'm Jamie, and I have a small little fabric haul to share with you. Last week, my daughter and I, we went to Gulf Shores, Alabama with a friend and her daughter. So it was a girls' trip. It was about a 4-day trip. Short, sweet. It was really good. I really enjoyed myself. But of course, I had to look up to see any local quilt shops, and I found one, and it's called Cassity's Nest. It's in Foley, Alabama, which we were on the Foley beach side of Gulf Shores. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I did get. It's just a little bit because I had another box waiting for me, which is right here. So, you know, I knew I couldn't get too much, but I did get, which I had not seen this, this fabric before. It's Adamstown by Joe Morton. And it's some really, let me see. Let me get you a good view here. Some really pretty, I don't know if you want to call them Civil War-ish, but you know, those type colors. So for some reason I saw something about Kim Deal, and ever since then I have been, all of a sudden I've been wanting to do something with these colors. So we'll see what I can pull up. So I got 2 charm packs of the Adamstown. And then I guess the red was also in my head too. So what did I do? Bonjour de Jour by French General. These, which, you know, more of the reds and all that. And see, that's like a taupe, you know, more reds. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen the French General. So, you know, really pretty. So I got 2 of those, because usually if I get charm packs, I try to get 2, because I think you can, you know, just do more with 2, of course. And also, I got some organ needles. I had them right up by there, which, you know, my Juki came with organ needles. So I went ahead and picked up a pack of those, because I got my foot for my Juki, my new 1/4-inch foot. That's actually a 1/4-inch foot, not the overseas version of the 1/4-inch foot, I think it's called. So I got that. So I will be getting my Juki back in here hopefully soon, and sewing with it. I got it cleaned out too. But I also got the Perfect Spot magnetic tool holder. So I can, if I decide to keep my Bernina out, I can actually use this and it will not interfere. It's safe for computerized machines, so you can, you know, stick your pens or your scissors or whatever else you need to, whatever you need to stick by, you know, close to you. So I picked this little guy up. It was $5. And the reason why I picked that up is because they had these little snips too. So, and like I said, I haven't even taken them out of the plastic yet. I haven't had, since I've got back, I haven't had enough time to sew, which, you know, I prefer, because now I have to play catch up on everything, which, oh, and I am catch up on laundry and catch up on all that. But here's the snips. So we'll see how these work. Of course, it's got a guard on here, I guess, that I guess I'm gonna have to figure out myself. There we go. So these little snips, I picked those up. So that is, well, and literally it will stick to the magnet through the plastic. So that was my little haul that I got at Cassity's Nest in Foley, Alabama. And the next haul I got from Fat Quarter Shop, and I already forgot what is in here, because all I did was open it. I didn't look. I do know I got some layer cakes because I had a coupon, because usually I will only buy stuff like layer cakes if they're on sale, because I think sometimes they're a little expensive for me. And this must have been probably the flash sale too. Let me look. Let me look. Yes. This was a flash sale. Turn that right where you can see it. It's Pat Sloan. It's the sleepover. And I have been wanting to get the, I've been looking at it, and I really wanted it. I wasn't planning on getting the 2.5-inch strips, but you know, I can always come up with something to make with it, and I will here soon. So I got this, like I said, flash sale, $19.99. So that's a good price. That's when I do check Fat Quarter Shop for all their flash sales and their sales. And since I do subscribe to the Sew Sampler box, their coupon on the last box was 20% off layer cakes. And I think the limit was 3. So, of course, I got 3. So this is what I got. I got the Gail Lorraine by Elizabeth Chappell. And I got her fabric. I listened to her podcast. I don't know if y'all know this, but she has a podcast called Craft to Career, I think. And so I knew she had a fabric line that came out, and it's named after her mom. And I know she has, I think, 2 more coming out. So I wanted to get this because since I do listen to her podcast, and she has, I really do enjoy it. I look forward to it every Friday. So I wanted to support her and her fabric, and it, from what it looked like online, it looked really nice. So if you can, check her out, Craft to Career by Elizabeth Chappell. It's a really good podcast, a little bit, you know, about everything, really. And this is the Sugar Berry by Bunny Hill Designs, which the pressed flowers sew-along that comes in the Sew Sampler box, that's what they're using. Of course, this I'm sure will not be enough. So I mean, I may incorporate it in to the pressed flowers because I am going to do that sew-along. And I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. And then here's this Eden by Riley Blake. And I'll turn it over so you can see some of the fabrics that are in here. So, and let me see if the Sugar Berry, I didn't even pay attention. No, they don't. Let's see if the Elizabeth Chappell, and no, they don't. So I will have to open them up to give you an idea. I think I can do that. So the Bunny Hill, like I said, that is what they're using for the pressed flowers. I'm going to be using a Dita Sitar, and this may go in really well. I might be able to use both. I don't know. And so it's like I lost practice. There we go. It is really, really pretty. Look at that. So I really do like this fabric, and so I wanted to get it, and I got my 20% off. So that was my main objective, to get my 20% off. And I have my fabric for the pressed flowers. I have it starched and pressed, and I'm getting ready to cut it, and I'm going to do a video on the blocks. Of course, I have 2 videos to do because I'm just starting. I'm already behind, but I have been working on another quilt. If you can see back over my shoulder, that gray and purple quilt that, you know, sometimes in your head it may seem really good, but once you start sewing it together, it's not so good, and that's what that is. But I finished it, and maybe it'll look better after I quilt it and get it bound and all that. But you know, what do you do? What do you do when you make a quilt and you're just really not happy with it, but you made it as a gift? You know, maybe they'll like it, but maybe you don't. So as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and quilt it and all that. I've just got to I got to press it again. But here's the Gale of Rain, on to what I'm here for, fabric. So, like I said, I have not seen it live myself. So, of course, I like the dots. I like that color. And, yeah, so far, I'm really liking this. So, she did a really great job. I can't wait to see what her next fabric lines look like. So yes, this is her first fabric line, and so far so good. I'd really like to get something made from this. But this is an art gallery fabric, 10-inch square. They call them 10-inch wonders, 10-inch fabric wonders, 42 pieces. So that is that. And I also, which I meant to do in the beginning, I'm going to move these back over here out of the way. I wanted to show you the bonjour du jour, or however you pronounce that. Bonjour du jour. And the Adamstown. So from, like, I don't know how long ago, I made a quilt with these fabrics. And these are the leftovers. I must have had a fat quarter bundle. It's been so long, I don't even remember. But I want to show you these fabrics compared with these two fabrics. And I'm telling you, I could put those two, either one, in with this fabric. So these are all leftovers. This is a big leftover. I'm assuming that's a fat quarter. Let's see who this is, if it'll tell. I mean, but it looks like it doesn't have it on the selvage. Sorry. That all of these that I have left over from, I don't know, we'll say 12 to 15 years ago, probably. Yeah. So this, I mean, look. Or look. And that is just some of the scraps that I have. That I think will go with both of those. So I could incorporate these scraps, which are big scraps, with either one of these charm packs and not have to buy anything else to go. I mean, with either of those. So I think I really could use some of these. Does it almost looks like they should have been together? It makes me wonder. I wish I still had the selvage. And these are some more of the scraps. Well, they're Moda. So both of these are Moda. Yep. Here are more from that line that I made the quilt out of that many years ago that I think will match, or, you know, could be incorporated easily with those two charm packs. So always look back through your scraps, because you may be able to incorporate all of them. And I guess I had some strips left over. So I think I've got a quilt right here used with those. So I do plan on doing another scrap. It'll be my scrap 2 project. And I'm also going to show you my another scrap quilt. If you've watched the first one, I got the second one done. It's quilted. bound. It's done. The first one, the white one, no. But I will get it done soon enough. And let me see, do I have anything else? Yeah, the pressed flowers video will be coming out hopefully within a week. This is my fabric haul from the Fat Quarter Shop in Cassidy's Nest. And Cassidy's Nest can be found online. So it's a cute little quilt shop. So if you're around that area, if you're going on vacation to Gulf Shores, stop in there and see them. They were really nice. And that's all I have as far as a fabric haul, but I will be back shortly with another video. And no, this is not edited. I'm not editing it. So if you could, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.